Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, two area teams clash as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays host the West Central Lady Trojans. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst, it's Justin Ruff. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. And we welcome you to the nest of North Judson, Indiana 46366. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get all of us ready for our 18th basketball broadcast of the season already, we have seen both of these teams in action, as well as talk with both head coaches, of course, on the Saturday Sports Line. That's Whitney Combs of the Lady Jays and Tyson Mellon of the West Central Lady Trojans. But when we look at the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, head coach Whitney Combs is in her third year at the helm. The Lady Jays started their 2025-2026 campaign on the road against Rochester. They fell, unfortunately, that night, 50-27. They followed that up with another tough loss at home to Rensselaer Central, 59-49. On November 12th, they traveled to South Central and picked up their first win of the season, 50-44. Then on the 15th of November, we saw them take on one of their county rivals in the Oregon Davis Lady Cats and won 57-49 in the Den. They then lost at home to Couts, 51-37. They beat their other cross-county rival of Knox at home, 43-21. We were here for that one, of course. They then beat Elkhart Christian on the road, 45-37. That was a big win for the Lady Jays as they fell to Elkhart Christian last season in that very important sectional championship matchup. So a big, huge confidence boost after beating them on December 2nd. They then beat Argus at home 54-10, then Boone Grove 58-39. They fell to Caston on the road 46-38 on December 11th. They then traveled across state lines to play Red Arrow in Michigan and won big time 61-16. They beat North White at home in the Nest 45-29, then Culver on the road 45-37. They then went to Plymouth for their holiday tournament and won the whole darn thing, beating Washington Township in round one 53-21, and Plymouth at Plymouth in the championship round 43-34, becoming the Plymouth Tournament champions over the holiday break. On January 8th, the Jays fell to a very good Kankakee Valley team on the road 43-32 as the Lady Jays come into this evening's matchup at 11-5 on the year and 3-1 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the Lady Jays in the scoring department is Kaylin Tunis. She's averaging 15.1 points per game. Right behind her is Shyla DeBoard, averaging 11.5. And rounding out the top three is freshman Annabelle Kennedy turning heads. She's averaging 7.4 per game. DeBoard leads the team in rebounds and steals, grabbing 7 boards and 3.2 snags per game. Avery Johnston leads the team in assists. She's getting the ball everywhere. She's averaging 2.1 dimes per game. The Lady J offense is averaging 46.1 points per game, and the defense is allowing 36.6. With us tonight, breaking things down as our sports analyst, is Justin Ruff. How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing fantastic, Mitch. How you doing on this Tuesday evening, huh?
I'm feeling pretty good. Warming up today. It got up to 46.
It got cold. It's going to get colder.
It's going to get cold tonight, I heard. Yeah, a low of 31. But we'll see how that shakes out. But the Lady Jays played good ball over the holiday break. What do you know about them?
So, it's wild that So right now they're sitting at 11-5, like you mentioned, and the 5 games that they have lost to are against some really good teams. I know Kankakee Valley, very good. Rensselaer, one of the best, in in that class, and of course Couch is very good. Rochester, that was the first game of the year back in November, and then they did lose to Caston, which is it's a well-coached team. So 5 games right there that they've lost to. That Elkhart Christian game is a big one that they won.
Huge.
Because they're 13-2 right now, and like you said, it's kind of redemption for the Blue Jays, which I like. So 11-5, having a really good season, and I do like some of their players. Tunis, who's leading leading the Blue Jays, and she can score, with ease, and then DeBoard, she's their leading rebounder, but definitely not the tallest player. Was she like 5'5" with high heels on, maybe? But she can find the basketball, and then we're seeing some future. With the freshman Kennedy, who's really stepping it up as well. So a well-coached team with a wife and husband duo there, with Denver Combs being the assistant to his wife, is awesome thing. So last year they had a very good year, and they're leading it on to this year. So should be a tough one today against the Lady Trojans team. So it should be a fun one here in the Blue Jays nest.
Yeah, I was definitely had an opportunity to talk to Whitney Combs for our Ancilla College coaches interview, our pregame show interview, I should say, and she was keeping an eye on her son's middle school ball game just happening across the way. So definitely a basketball family through and through, that is for sure. But we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Lady Trojans of West Central. Head coach Tyson Mellon is in his 7th season leading the girls program. They began their season beating Caston at home 33-30. They beat Knox at home 56-41. They lost to Morgan Township 43-33 on the road, then beat Tri-Township 34-30. On November 21st, the Trojans beat South Central 47-35 on the road, then fell to their cross-county rival of Winnemac on the road 34-27. We were there for that game. It really was a battle through the first 3 quarters, but then the fourth quarter got away from the Trojans.
Yeah, that was just a game that like they started out pretty hot.
Yes.
If you remember, like
they did.
They did a full court pressure against the Warriors, kind of caught them off guard on their heels, and they controlled that first quarter, maybe the first half, but then the Warriors kind of took over after that. But this is a dangerous team.
Yeah.
They can really shoot the lights out, but they can also score in the interior. They're losing some big interior piece from a year ago, but I do like this squad. Another squad that is well coached.
Yes.
They know what their strategies are, and they do a good job on and off.
Well, after that tough loss to their cross-county rival Winnemac, the Trojans beat Argus 38-14, then North White 44-26, and then Delphi at home 53-43. On December 18th, before Christmas, they fell to Tri-County at home 36-28, and since that time, the Trojans have been on a 5-game winning streak, beating Washington Township 53-26, Michigan City 65-18, Hebron 54-14, North Newton 47-15, and DeMott Christian this past Saturday 42-21, as the Lady Trojans come into this battle at a very good 12-3 on the season and 3-1 in Midwest Conference play. Leading the Trojans in the scoring department is Macy Allen, averaging 8 points per game. Right behind her is Sydney Mellon, averaging 6. Rounding out the top 3 is Emily Bunger, averaging 6 per game as well. And then leading the team in rebounds is Katie Scholes, averaging 8 boards per game. Cassidy Lattimore leads the team in steals, averaging 8 snags a game. And leading the team in assists is Chloe Indris, averaging 2 dimes per game. Their offense is averaging 43.6 points per game, and their defense is allowing 28.4. You kind of talked about the Trojans a little bit there in that Winnemac battle, but that game, since that time, they really have been playing really good basketball. And just going over the last 5 games, they're hot right now, Jay.
Oh yeah, they are, and they're doing what they need to be doing, especially in conference play. They're in a position to win that possibly. Again, like similar to North Judson, their losses are to some really good teams. Winnemac, who's having a good season, in Tri-County, a conference opponent that is also trying to win that conference, and then Morgan Township, they're pretty good as well. But this team, like we mentioned, last time we saw them, they do some damage on their press, and that can cause teams issues. So we'll see. I do like Emily Bunger. I like she's a kind of a utilities player, but she does the little things, and I'm kind of shocked that she only averaging 6 points a game. I mean, that's kind of shocking to me.
I looked at that. I don't think the stats have been updated.
Okay,
fully,
that makes sense.
But I went with the stats that they had. But yeah, she's definitely doing much better than that. But anyway,
I like her game.
I do too.
Yep, I do like
as well.
her game, and you throw some Macy Allen in there along with Katie Scholes and stuff like that. I mean, again, this is a really good team that has position to win the conference,
sure,
and also has a bright sectional ahead of them here in a few weeks.
Well, the junior varsity contest is just now coming to a close. The Lady Jays beat the Lady Trojans in the JV matchup 34-21. A good win for the Lady Jays, but we are expecting another great broadcast of IHSAA girls basketball action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste that feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This is Bob Nice, former Winnemac Warrior, and if you're looking for legal advice, call the Nice Law Firm. We're proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. We handle both personal and business law. Whether your family needs legal advice or you're a small business trying to keep up in today's tough business climate, we are here to help. Wherever you are in the Kankakee Valley, when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Yeah, hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned as we will hear from Tyson Mellon of the Lady Trojans and Whitney Combs of the Lady Blue Jays after the break in the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to KVB's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winnemac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the West Central Lady Trojans, Tyson Mellon. Coach, you come into tonight, the Lady Jays playing good basketball, but hey, you guys are as well. What have you been most proud of about these Lady Trojans lately?
Our defense has been pretty aggressive. It's kind of sets the tone for us. We haven't really that leads to our offense, right? Our defense makes our offense, and when we don't have it, we just kind of grinded out in the half court, but their effort has been outstanding, and you can't ask for any more. They play extremely hard. They get after people, and it's fun to watch.
You talk about defense. What defensively are you preparing for against the Jays?
We know they have a couple good shooters. Offensively, they do a good job with spacing, and they got a nice spin dribble. Several girls have a nice spin dribble for North Judson. Judson seems to be poised, and they've been in a lot of big games this year. They've played really tough competition, and we know they're really good. So we just hope we can disrupt them enough to keep them uncomfortable, and then see what we can do.
You always have a good fan base. What's your message to Trojan Nation right now?
Well, come out and be loud, because Judson's bringing their fans. So be loud tonight, and just come out and support us.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs. Coach, it's been a great holiday break for you, and the girls became champions over there at the Plymouth tournament. You guys have been playing really good ball lately. Talk about how happy you are with the Jays right now.
I mean, our girls have been coming out, and they've been on fire. We've been getting after it. We played KV last week. Good ball club. We played really hard. Proud of them.
Yeah, definitely. You come into tonight, the West Central Lady Trojans, they're playing good ball right now too. So they're going to come in here a little hungry, I assume. What do you expect to see from the Lady Trojans?
I mean, they're 12-3 for a reason. They're really good three-point shooters, so we have to get out and defend the three, make them dribblers is what we're looking at tonight.
Yeah, is there anything in particular that you've been working on in practice you definitely want to see from the Jays?
I mean, just our defensive presence. We want to be in the other team's face, and get after it.
Yeah, you always have a good crowd here in the Nest. What's your message to Blue Jay Nation?
Hey, come on out on this Tuesday evening and support the Jays. They've been working really hard.
As always, I appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, Mitch.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball action, what are your surf internet keys to the game as a West Central Lady Trojan, Justin?
Effort's important on the road, right? We talked about when they went up against Winnemac, that great start they had. They got to keep it together the whole game. If you keep that effort strong in the beginning, keep it the whole game, you're in a good spot.
Surf internet keys to the game for the Jays.
Defend the three-point line, like Coach Combs said, and also take care of the ball. They're going to come at you, West Central will, right out in the beginning with that press. Take care of the basketball.
That is our surf internet keys to the game. Our LAP Waste starting lineups. They're next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Now's the perfect time to get speed and savings you can count on during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet that includes free professional installation, starting at just $30 per month with AutoPay. There are no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. Plus, during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you can lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care closer to home.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Trojans of Francisville, Indiana, starting at point guard is Cassidy Lattimore. The two guard is Macy Allen. Starting small forward is Sydney Mellon. The power forward is Katie Scholes, and the center is Emily Bunger. For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Indiana, starting at point guard is Avery Johnston. The two guard is Kaylin Tunis. Starting small forward is Shiloh DeBoard. The power forward is Macy Morrow, and at the 5 is Annabelle Kennedy. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups as we will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to KVB's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas, average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance, at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Get fiber fast internet starting at just $30 per month with auto pay and free professional installation during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet and enjoy no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. And when you join during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com to get started. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From the Nest at North Judson-San Pierre at North Judson, Indiana, we welcome you to broadcast number 18 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays and the West Central Lady Trojans. Good evening, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone, computer, or tablet. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in the Nest is Nathan Radke. The scoreboard operator is Dave Altman. In charge of the official scorebook is Missy Hensley. Our officials for this evening are Garrett Lemansky, Jeremy Beckner, and Kevin Dermody. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have Justin Ruff up here in the Nest with me on the call as our sports analyst. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana high school girls basketball action, baby, from North Judson, Indiana. High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments and beyond. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we might disagree with the call. It's part of the passion. But at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Officials, coaches, players, fans, and broadcasters united together in supporting local high school sports. That's what it's all about. Thank you, IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. Well, here we are, a few minutes before we go to our public address announcer. It's not Nathan Radke. That's Eli Radke down there, I believe. He's down there doing the PA duties.
There he is.
You definitely know it's a Radke. It's one of the Radkes that are doing the
Radke voice.
It's definitely a Radke. So I wanted to make a mention of that. I was told it'd be Nathan Radke. He's not here tonight, so from what I can tell it from here. My eyesight is getting a little different, and it looks like Eli Radke to me across the way. He's got a booming voice.
He does.
He's doing a pretty good job.
It sounds good in the microphone there, especially when the girls came out. Lady Blue Jays.
Yeah,
I mean, that gave me chills a little bit. That was a good one.
Oh, really?
Nice and
Winamac
loud.
Warrior gave you a Blue Jay gave you chills? Really?
Don't
you might be getting a call now.
Don't stretch that thing.
Now, when you played, was it a rivalry between you and the? I mean, I've been told it's always a rivalry between the Warriors and the Jays.
Oh yeah.
So you wanted to beat them,
and it's wild because we had a lot of their players that played in middle school. Like, we battled all the way to middle school to high school. Lots of other players stayed. They had. I remember. I think it was definitely similar to North Judson and Knox. They graduated like 5, 6, maybe 7 of their our class in 2010. So I remember every one of them. They stayed together. So, and we battled all the way to middle school, and it was a fun little rivalry between North Judson, and back then we played them twice
in a season. In the regular season.
In the regular season, we played them twice.
And I guess, wow, 2010. Did you have your 15-year reunion?
We did not. So actually, our 10-year reunion was held in 2021 because COVID kind of stopped. We didn't have it in COVID, so we had it in 2021, and then we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna wait until 2030 for the 20. So I think we're skipping our 15.
I didn't go to my 10-year.
Yeah,
I didn't go. I wasn't very interested to go.
You probably weren't invited.
Yeah, don't invite me. Yeah, probably. Oh, gosh, he actually came. I didn't think he'd get it in the mail.
Dang it, he's here.
He's here. Hey, Mitch.
Oh, boy. Yep, that's how it is.
Yeah, okay. Well, tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That is the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. Justin Ruff here started, it's been a couple years ago already, or was that last year? You started the Winamac Athletic Podcast.
Yes.
Dive in a little bit deeper on everything Winamac Athletics. Talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's this is year 2 now doing that, and just communication with coaches, players, and alums, and just talking about the sports. We've been pretty busy, but we haven't done a episode in January yet. That's coming up soon this week, hopefully. We're going to be doing that. But, just talking about some Winamac Athletics. There's a lot going on now for Winamac Athletics, especially with
a lot of success.
A lot of milestones when it comes to coaches getting over certain wins and over 1,000 points for girls basketball, and boys basketball doing pretty well. And so it's a good time right now.
And where can they listen to you?
Winamac Athletic Podcast. I mean, Apple Podcasts and Spotify and YouTube, and we have social media pages and like Facebook and Instagram, all the new stuff, Mitch.
Well, we'll turn things over for our national anthem. Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. Catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Well, if you're just joining us, we'll go through the starting lineups one more time. For the Trojans of Francisville, Indiana, Cassidy Lattimore will start at the point. The 2 guard is Macy Allen. Starting small forward is Sydney Mellon. The power forward is Katie Scholes. And at the 5 is Emily Bunger. For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Indiana, starting at point guard is Avery Johnson. The 2 guard is Kaylin Tunis. Starting small forward is Charlotte DeBoard. The power forward is Macy Morrow. And at the 5 is Annabelle Kennedy. Well, here we go, Justin. Moment of truth. These two teams come into this evening of playing very good basketball. The Lady Jays 11-5 on the season. The Lady Trojans 12-3. This can provide a good atmosphere here in the Nest, but when you get two teams that are playing good basketball, we may be in for a treat here.
Absolutely. I mean, like we mentioned, each team, you know, with each game that they've lost have been against really good teams. So, and they've won and they've beaten some really good teams. So, you know, I really don't know how this outcome is going to be. Like, who's gonna be on top? You know, just guessing right now. I have no idea. I know I have seen both squads. I know some of the weaknesses, and you know, it's really up to, you know, for a couple of minutes, Mitch, and see who has the higher effort. Again, we saw the higher effort against with West Central against Winnemac. They had it right off the bat, and then again they just they lost it towards the end. But we'll see who has the full 4 quarters here in North Judson. Here, us sitting in the Nest. I like it up here. It's
way
nice.
up in the Nest.
I like it.
As our Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away. And the Trojans will control the tip. They have it on their side of the floor. They kick it up top. This is Cassidy Lattimore finding it over to Sydney Mellon. Mellon almost lost it, stays with it. Back to Lattimore. Man-to-man from the Lady Jays. We've seen that a lot this season from them. Finds it to the hands of Macy Allen. Then up top to Lattimore. Or Katie Scholes, excuse me. Now to Mellon, back out. Macy Allen 3, almost there, but missed it. Saved by Emily Bunger on the inside. She kicks it back up top, and here they reset.
That's what she does. Just a little utility player, does the little things, rebounding.
Going inside, it's Macy Allen, can't get it, and it's rebounded by the Jays. This is Avery Johnston taking it to the other side of the floor. Triple team. Oh, wow, she tried to find Annabelle Kennedy at the right elbow, and the Trojans will steal it for a turnover here by the Jays. The Trojans have it. Macy Allen back up top to Emily Bunger. She goes in, then back out to Sydney Mellon. She attacks into the paint. Back out, Scholes, then to Bunger, then over to Cassidy Lattimore. Back to Scholes. Scholes then finds Macy Allen. Allen to the near corner. Mellon fakes the 3, drives baseline, tried to dump off, stolen by Macy Morrow, and here the Jays have it at Charlotte DeBoard, pushing it forward to Kaylin Tunis on the far side of the floor in front of the Trojans bench here. Back up top to DeBoard, swings it near side. Avery Johnson, 3-ball, can't get it. Rebounded by Sydney Mellon.
Beautiful box out by Sydney there.
Pushing it forward are the Trojans. It's Macy Allen near side, back up top to Cassidy Lattimore, then swings it over to Katie Scholes. She's going to attack, blocked by Avery Johnston.
I like it. I like what West Central is doing right now offensively. This is what they're kind of known for, just moving the basketball, not really having the ball stay in someone's hands. They're really moving, driving, attacking, trying to get good looks. I like it.
Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Jays off the block from Johnston. The Trojans get it in on the out-of-bounds play. Several players passing it around. Macy Allen then finds Bunger to the near corner. Sydney Mellon, she attacks the paint. Almost lost it. Stays with it, though. Then tried to get it back to Scholes. Almost stolen by Morrow again, but the Trojans stay with it, and Scholes has it. Top of the key. Dribbles near side. Hands off to Cassidy Lattimore. Goes inside. Kicks out far corner 3 by Macy Allen. No good, but yes, she is. Emily Bunger for the rebound. They almost lost it. Saved, though, in the far corner by Lattimore. Back to Allen. Then finds Katie Scholes near side, spinning. Going into the low block. Stolen by Avery Johnston. This is going to be a defensive one.
Second one.
Johnston attacks, goes into the paint to the low block, off the glass, and Avery Johnston will score first here in this battle. The Jays take the lead 2-0 here at the 5:20 mark in the first quarter.
Now North Judson throwing a little 3/4 little press here, trying to contain the fast breaks. Another steal here from North Judson. Look at that.
Macy Morrow with it off the steal. Finds Kaylin Tunis. She goes inside.
Good take.
Puts up a shot, draws the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's 3 steals now for the Lady Jays, and I think that's what Coach Combs talked about, really making it uncomfortable for West Central and forcing turnovers. And right now, I think she's feeling pretty good about the Lady Jays defense, causing 3 turnovers with a really good West Central team that takes care of the ball.
First free throw from Tunis is a miss. The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each three-pointer made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW. Off the second miss from Kaylin Tunis, the Trojans had it, and then they lose it, Jay. The Jays have it back as Jay and Jays. Then it finds Shiloh to board for three. And that's a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids.
That was an unforced turnover there. Blue Jays, the Lady Trojans have 4 turnovers right now in the first few minutes, Mitch.
Trojans have it on their side of the floor. They work it inside. This is Katie Scholes from the low block. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Jays, and it's Kaylin Tunis with it. Crossing half court here. Cassidy Lattimore all over her here. She gets rid of it to Shiloh DeBoard. Then to the far corner, Avery Johnson, another three. Short, rebounded by DeBoard. DeBoard, second chance opportunity, goes through the baseline, under the basket, back out, up top. It's Kaylin Tunis for three. Oof. No good, short. I think a Trojan got a piece of it, but they're going to get a third chance opportunity. Long rebound, finds it to the hands of Avery Johnston, then to Macy Morrow from Kaylin Tunis, then to DeBoard, near corner to Annabelle Kennedy. This is the freshman they really like for the future here.
Yeah, she doesn't look like a freshman.
No,
I can say
doesn't.
that. Holy cow.
DeBoard to DeMauro, then to the far corner. Kaylin Tunis for three, no good. Rebounded inside by Shiloh DeBoard, and the Trojans are having trouble blocking out.
Yeah, they had the very first possession. They blocked out pretty good. Sydney Mellon actually did. She blocked out probably one of the best I've seen this year underneath the basket. They haven't done that since. Lots of offensive rebounds for these Lady Jays.
So up top, it's Macy Morrow. She has it, then gets it to shot. Oh, that was Kaylin Tunis. Then to Macy Morrow. Back three ball. Kaylin Tunis, short, and it will be rebounded by the Trojans. Here comes Cassidy Lattimore on the other end of the floor.
Another one.
They're going to lose it. Stolen by the Jays. Hits the deck. A push foul will be called. And a big-time shout-out to Levi English tuning in from Indianapolis, Indiana. We hope he's doing good this evening.
Levi, what's up, my man?
5-0, the Lady Jays lead, and they will have it off the foul from the Trojans here.
So a little 1-2-2 press here for the Lady Trojans. They might sink into their 2-3 zone that they had possession before. Got to get that foot on the baseline there for West Central. Looks like that was on Chloe Indris. Her first match.
Sideline out of bounds play. The Trojans to take it out. Johnston,
nice play.
Back door to Shiloh
missed
DeBoard. Left-handed, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Trojans. And now she's fighting back for it. They're going to call it for a reach-in. A little frustrated off that miss layup.
Oh, that can bring frustration. That's for sure. I mean, wide open and just kind of just threw a little bit harder off the backboard. But what a beautiful, it looked like that was a set play for a sideline out of bounds. I like it. Here comes the Lady Jays now throwing some press of their own. Trying to force another turnover, number 6, hopefully, for the Jays.
Michaela Holly checked in a moment ago. Also Grace Craig for the Jays. Annabelle Kennedy for the Jays will take
there's another one. Turnover number 6, Mitch, in this first quarter.
Bunger tried to find it to the near corner, and at that same time, a Trojan went baseline, and it goes sailing. Turnover for the Trojans, 5-0, 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Splits the D. It's Avery Johnston. They double her at half court. She gets it to Macy Morrow. Then she almost loses it. There's girls on the floor here. They're going to call the jump ball, and it will be a turnover by the Jays. The Trojans take over here.
Yep, that's number 2 for the Jays. They can't really get anything going right now offensively for West Central. I know they had a couple good possessions, good looks in the beginning, but they keep turning it over, and it's kind of taking them out of their flow, taking them out of the rhythm, Mitch.
Katie Scholes has it. For the Trojans, she kicks it near side to Michaela Holly. Holly, the junior, picks up her dribble. Kaya Burkett on her. She checked in a moment ago as well. This is Asa Moon. Back to Holly, then finds Lattimore, swings it up top to Bunger, then to the far side.
There's another
Moon.
one. Wow.
She's going to throw it away. Stolen by Avery Johnston. She's going to hit the deck, and they'll call the foul on the Trojans. It's going to be a battle here.
It is. It is. And still West Central's scoreless with 2 minutes left in the first. It's going to be up to their defense right now to help them offensively.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because right now it's not. They're having trouble taking care of the ball. So defense is key right now for West Central.
Grace Craig has it near side for the Jays. The double comes, then back out up top.
Dive on that. Dive on that.
The pocket.
That's a
little
foul
bump
on
from
Avery.
Johnston. Yep. She kind of threw her forearm.
Right there, though. Right there. That's really what you want for West Central. Things aren't going down. You're not taking care of the ball like you'd like for West Central. Take care of it on the defensive end. That's what Lattimore did right there. Beautiful poke right there. Get the ball out of the hands of the Lady Trojans or Lady Jays there.
Moon checks out. Allen checks in for the Trojans. Mellon swings it over to Holly. Then to Allen. Macy finds Sydney Mellon. Here she comes. She hands off to Cassidy Lattimore.
There
Pops
it
the
is.
three.
Oof.
Overshot it. It looked good, though. The Trojans almost save it by Sydney Mellon. And then it will be Trojan basketball here.
Looks like it. Looks like it. I do like that shot, though. That was a good confident shot. I mean, she didn't hit the rim or anything, but just a good handoff. She got her feet right, and she was open, and she shot it. So got to be more a little bit, they got to be aggressive like that, especially not taking care of the ball and being scoreless right now for Trojans.
Moon checks back in. The Trojans are subbing quite a bit like they did
go.
against the Warriors. Here's Mellon driving baseline. She's doubled. Almost threw it away. Saved, though. Bunger has it. Then back to Scholes. Gets it to Macy Allen. Allen. Johnston all over, being a pest. She gets rid of it to Bunger. Bunger then to Sydney Mellon. She's going to try a three near side. Overshot it. Rebounded, though,
There
by
she
Bunger.
is.
Her putback's no good. Then a fight for the rebound. It's a loose ball foul here. Push, they'll call it.
Might be on Bunger. If it is, number 2. And, yep, she knows. She's walking straight to the bench.
So that will be Bunger's second. It looks like he's going to bring in Michaela Holly here for the Trojans. 5-0 still the score. A low-scoring affair here in the first, and they are in the bonus. That's the 5th foul for the Trojans already. Sends Kaya Burkett to the line to shoot 2. Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. That's 574-806-1387. Burkett misses the first of 2. 1 minute and 2 seconds to go here in the first. Low-scoring affair. Second, rattles around and gets through. So now it's 6-0, the Jays lead. The Trojans are trying to get on the board here in the first. They're having problems.
I know it.
They get it across half court. It's Katie Scholes. Thought about a three, but no. Picks up her dribble, then finds Asa Moon. Moon to Sydney Mellon, near side. Extended wing goes inside, poked out by the Jays. It's Charlotte aboard now with it, pushes it forward, finds Macy Morrow in the low block. She's doubled, picks up her dribble. She loses it, stolen by Scholes. Here come the Trojans now. Katie has it,
There
coast
it is.
to coast
There
off
it
the
is.
glass.
Beautiful take there by Katie. Nothing was really going to stop her right there. She had that mentality driving to the basket.
6-2. The Jays lead. Last 20 seconds here, and a foul will be called on Asa Moon.
It's a good
physical
game right now. Lots of fouls. Again, North Judson's going to the free throw line again, and it's a 6-2 ball game. The Jays are really causing issues over here on the defensive end.
First of 2 from Johnston is good. We will see Cassidy Lattimore check in for Asa Moon. 7-2, the Jays lead. Last 18.1 seconds here for the Trojans to get a good shot.
It's a beautiful time. Enough time for the Trojans to get a good set play here, maybe. Well, never mind.
Wow. She will miss the second, and fighting for the rebound was a Trojan and a Jay. Last touch by the Trojans. It stays here. The Jays are going to get lucky here.
Yeah, now they can get one here.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Charlotte aboard to take it out. Looking
Maybe
for
not.
somebody.
Oof.
She gets it to Grace Craig near corner. Then swings it up top to Macy Morrow. Then back to the board. She attacks, goes into the paint. Nice little floater off the glass.
I love it. What a beautiful take. Left hand dribble. Attack to the basket.
9-2, last 3 seconds. Sydney Mellon has it. Deep three on the way. No good, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 9-2 is the score as the Lady Jays lead the West Central Lady Trojans. We're going to take a break, come back. Second quarter action is on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back here in the nest of North Judson, Indiana, as the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead the West Central Lady Trojans 9-2. We go to the second quarter. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. You're listening to KVB's WKVI. Jays will have it to start the second. Shot on the board, pushing it forward. Quickly, Annabelle Kennedy driving baseline, back out to Kaylin Tunis. Swings it near side to Avery Johnson. She attacks, pulls it out, short corner, 14 feet, no good.
Good box out.
Wow, push foul called on the Jays on the rebound try. So that is quick foul by the Jays to start the second here.
Michaela Holly, the junior, really, again, just finding contact and finding the body, boxing her out and causing foul. That was a good basketball play.
Now the Jays are swarming. They're going to steal it from the Trojans. And now here's Avery Johnson, coast to coast, right hand layup, no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. They're pushing it forward to Sydney Mellon. They cross half court here.
Gosh.
Stolen back by DeBoard. Wow. Causing problems defensively are the Jays, and now here's DeBoard spinning around, low block.
Man.
It's block shot, though, by the Trojans. They're pushing it forward now. It's Macy Allen. The tempo is up here in a second. Allen almost loses it. Ooh. Saved by Scholes. Then up top to Cassidy Lattimore. Back to Scholes.
Yeah, let's get a set play or something here for West Central. But here goes the three. Holly, nope.
Michaela Holly for three is no good. Rebounded by the Jays. Here they come. Pushing it forward is Charlotte DeBoard. Picks up her dribble near side. Here is Kaylin Tunis from the right elbow. 15 feet, no good, and rebounded by Sydney Mellon for the Trojans.
I think this tempo is kind of in the favor of West Central right now. Get their blood flowing since they're down by 7 and not really getting anything going offensively. I think this will kind of get them going a little bit.
Mellon has it.
There it is, yes.
Goes inside, foul will be called. She draws it on, I believe, Avery Johnston. That will put Mellon at the line to shoot two here.
I really like that offensive set by Coach Mellon there. Kind of a flare screen for his daughter, Sydney. Getting her open, a possible three-point shot, or what she did right there, driving hard to the basket, getting the free throw line.
She misses the first of two. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw's missed. Rebounded by DeBoard, and she's pushing the tempo. She takes it to the other side of the floor. Picks up her dribble, finds Grace Craig top of the key. Craig hands back off to DeBoard. DeBoard finds Avery Johnston near side, then to the corner. Kaylin Tunis swings it back to DeBoard, far side, in front of the Trojans bench. She drives baseline. To the near corner, Annabelle Kennedy. No good for three. Rebounded by Sydney Mellon, and the Trojans have it. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. They work it inside.
Oh, I like
this
it.
This is Michaela Holly from the low block. No good. Good post move, but couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by the Jays, excuse me. It's Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard at the far corner. Annabelle Kennedy driving baseline, spinning, picks up her dribble, fight for it. They're going to call the jump ball.
I like it. I see you, Macy Allen, getting her hands in the cookie jar there, just snagging it, containing that ball and causing a turnover. I like it.
Some pressure from the Jays. Trojans will work it forward. Holly back to Mellon. She'll cross half court here. Up top to Scholes. Scholes near corner.
Man,
wow. Reading
one.
the passing lane was Annabelle Kennedy, but stealing it right back was Cassidy Lattimore. Lattimore then finds Katie Scholes top of the key at the volleyball line here. Takes it to the far side, hands off to Macy Allen. Allen dump off inside to Katie Scholes. She can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy. Lid on the bucket for the Trojans right now.
That is exactly what's happening. Nothing is falling.
Skip pass near corner. Kaylin Tunis, 3-ball, short, and it will be rebounded by Grace Craig. She's triple teamed, gets rid of it, back to Avery Johnston, drives inside, and she will draw the foul. I don't know if it's in the act of shooting or on the floor here.
Might have been on the floor. But what a beautiful rebound by Grace Craig there, going high in the sky, grabbing that bad boy.
Yeah, they are calling it in the act of shooting.
Oh, wow.
So that will send Avery Johnston to the line to shoot 2. The first one up, away, and it's no good.
There's a lot of missed free throws right now for both teams. I know West Central's missed a couple opportunities there, and Jays have too. And heck, it's really, low-scoring game right now, 9-2 with 4 left here in this half.
Macy Morrow checks in for the Jays. Annabelle Kennedy checks out. Second free throw from Johnson is good. We also see Asa Moon check in for the Trojans, and they will lose it. It goes out of bounds. I was looking down. What happened there?
They're trying to beat the press, a little 1-2-2 press by the Jays, and West Central just overthrew. I don't know who they threw it to or tried to, but that's turnover number 12 right now for West Central.
Works it up top to Grace Craig. Almost lost it. Stays with it, though. She has it. Back to Kaylin Tunis. She's trying to get going, but can't get things to go through. Johnston, skip pass through the baseline, stolen by the Trojans. They have it, and now they're pushing it forward here. Crossing the timeline. This is number 2, Cassidy Lattimore, and she almost lost it. Shiloh DeBoard is causing
She's all
problems.
over the place. This is a really good half for her. I was just going to say something before, especially when she gets the rebound. She looks to get a fast break going. And I really like that about her game, the leading rebounder.
Yeah.
Can be able to do that? That's a good thing to have in your tool bag. I love it.
Well, timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout sees us take a quick timeout for station identification. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Low-scoring affair here in the nest, 10-2 as the Lady Jays lead the Lady Trojans. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. Here in a timeout, you can only assume that Coach Mellon is saying, hey, let's calm down. They're causing problems on the pressure, but once we get it across half court, let's get something set like you're trying to say.
Absolutely. I mean, this is probably exactly what he's saying. Hey, things aren't going right now, but we got to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
And also, let's keep our defense intensity up because it's helping us right now. If we keep it within 10, our offense will do a better job at getting better looks and taking care of the ball. Let's keep the intensity. That's what's going to save us right now. But, yeah, I mean, heck, they have 12 turnovers right now, Mitch. I mean, the Jays are they're causing so many issues on the pass. Mm-hmm. They're reading each pass. Right now they're in a zone. Looks like a little 2-3 zone action. First time tonight we've seen this.
Trojans get it on the sideline out of bounds play. They couldn't get it to go on the inside. It's rebounded by the Jays. The lid is still on the bucket for the Trojans.
Sure is.
Michaela Holly checked in for Sydney Mellon. And the Jays have it on their side of the floor. It's Avery Johnston. 3-ball, Kaya Burkett. Can't get it.
Oh, what a rebound.
By Shiloh DeBoard.
Man.
Loose ball, though.
Again, what did I say about her not being the tallest player on the court, and she's still the leading rebounder? She's a ball hawk. That's what she did right there. She just used her athleticism.
Athleticism?
Athleticism. There you go. That's the word.
So the loose ball went out of bounds on the Trojans, so it stayed here. They get it to Kaylin Tunis. She goes inside and draws the foul, so she will shoot for 2. It's kind of one of those days, though. It's I'm feeling a little tired this evening as well. It's hard to get the energy,
It's a Tuesday, I feel like.
It's definitely a Tuesday.
Sometimes those Tuesdays can hit you.
First of 2 from Kaylin Tunis is good. Now we will see Sydney Mellon check back in for Michaela Holly. Something we noticed against the Winamac Lady Warriors is Coach Mellon has no problem. He will get the bench in and out. He does substitutions all the time.
Yep.
And that can cause problems for the other team because they're trying to remember, who are we guarding again?
Absolutely.
She hits the second, Tunis does, so now it's 12-2. And now it's a near corner three on the way from the Trojans, number 12. Asa Moon is no good. Rebounded by the Jays. Macy Morrow has it crossing half court, and here she comes. Picks up her dribble at the right elbow. Back to Kaya Burkett, then to Charlotte Aboard, top of the key. Then gets it back to Avery Johnston. Skip pass inside to Burkett. Back out, far corner three ball. Kaylin Tunis. Splash! And that is another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids. Our second three tonight.
Beautiful passes there by the Lady Jays, getting their best player, the best shooter, wide open three in a corner.
Goes inside. The Trojans had it, hit the top of the backboard, and the Jays will control it now. The Trojans just having trouble here. 15-2 is the score. Johnston picks up her dribble, gets it inside to Charlotte Aboard, then to Kaya Burkett. Skip pass back to Kaylin Tunis. Why not? Another three! And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Sees a timeout by head coach Tyson Mellon, a full timeout, and that's how quick it can happen if you get the ball in the hands of Kaylin Tunis.
I mean, that's 8 straight points there by Tunis, their leading scorer, their best three-point shooter. And it was funny because I was just going to mention before those 2 free throws that she had, before those threes, that she's scoreless.
Yeah.
And then she just hit those 2 free throws right before those 2 threes. But again, the first one, I mean, both of them, really, Mitch, both of them were caused by those beautiful passes by the Lady Blue Jays. One was a kind of drive to the basket, a pass to the corner underneath the basket to a wide open three-point shot in the corner. Then a skip pass to their best player, Tunis. She set her feet up. Beautiful, confident shot, and that caused a timeout for West Central, a much-needed timeout.
Yeah.
Heck, it was 10-2. They were not far away. Like, they're still in a good position to keep the game close, but right now, 15-point lead with 2:40 left. And still scoreless here in the second quarter, Mitch. It's a tough game offensively for the Lady Trojans.
The Trojans have it out of the timeout. They work it across half court, handing off to number 12, Asa Moon, then back up top to Cassidy Lattimore. Lattimore near side to Sydney Mellon. She drives into the free throw line. Macy Morrow's there. Jump ball will be called. It's Trojan basketball. Stays here, but the Jays are swarming.
No, I think it's going to the Jays.
Oh, the possession arrow changed that quick.
So that's another turnover.
So it is a turnover. They will get the next jump ball. The Jays have it. My goodness.
Wow.
Things are not going the Trojans' way here tonight with 2:20 to go in the first half.
It is not. And if the Trojans stay in this 2-3, with it, maybe they're in the trapping 2-3. They got to watch out for the three-point shooters.
Work it inside to Charlotte Aboard, puts up a shot, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
She's smooth.
She is.
Like, she's
kind of gritty.
Yeah, she is. She's tough.
And I mean this in the nicest way, but she can be mean.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the, that's the kind of player you want, though. You want somebody to do some dirty work. Charlotte Aboard does not shy away from that.
Right, a physical mean. And that's
exactly.
definitely
There
good to have on the basketball court. And in any sport, that's a good thing to have. I think she made her first one.
She hits the first. Also checking in for the Trojans is Chloe Indris. She will check in for, I believe, number 3, Katie Scholes.
And DeBoer's a lefty. I always forget that. I think I said that last game that we did with her, that she's a lefty.
She hit the second.
Another turnover.
And the Jays will steal it again from the Trojans. My goodness. And now here's Avery Johnston. Tried to skip pass, almost stolen by the Trojans. Stays with it. It's DeBoer to the far corner. Macy Morrow, short 3. Rebounded by number 2, Cassidy Lattimore. And here come the Trojans. To the far corner, Macy Allen. Back up top. Thought about a 3 with Sydney Mellon, but no. Oh, no.
Oh, my. They're getting, this defense is just in their heads now mentally. I feel like they're not thinking things through on that one. That was just kind of an unforced turnover. It was.
Yeah, she tried to get it over to the next player, and then she moved inside, and it goes sailing out of bounds for a turnover. The Trojans' defense is causing problems for the Jays, but they're finding ways to score is North Judson.
Yeah, absolutely. their efforts, I feel like, there defensively for the Trojans.
Johnston, near corner, Tunis. Heat check
And
for
one.
three, no good, but she will draw the foul and shoot 3 free throws.
Tunis is starting to shoot with more confidence now after hitting those 2 threes a couple of minutes ago, and I think Holly knew that, and she contested a little bit too physical and caused the foul there after Tunis hit her first free throw.
First free throw is good.
She's got 9 points now. That's number 10.
Second one is as well.
Wow, I mean, it is for Lady Trojans 2 points in the first quarter, and still sitting scoreless here in the second. That is kind of shocking.
Tough. That is very shocking. I didn't see that.
No.
She will hit all 3 of them. 23-2. The Jays lead here. They are meeting the Trojans at half court. Trojans will get it across half court to the near corner. It's Chloe Indris. Loose ball poked out by Charlotte Abord. You wouldn't want to see Shiloh in a dark alley.
No, I would not.
She's gonna beat you up, man.
I mean, the light would be on, and it would. I'm scared.
I mean this in the
It doesn't
nicest
have
thing.
to be a dark alley. Heck.
She just has that mean look.
Oh,
going
what
inside.
much needed drop
Cassidy
to the bucket.
Lattimore. Right-handed layup. She gets it into the paint, and now the Jays work it forward.
Yes, let's convert on this.
Stolen back by the Trojans. It's Asa Moon. Then gets it to Lattimore, who then finds Macy Allen to the far side. This is number 4. Chloe
And
Hendricks
one.
goes inside, and she draws the foul for the and one.
We see you, Chloe. What a beautiful take. Back-to-back beautiful takes by the Lady Trojans. Hopefully they get another stop here with 34 seconds left, kind of ending this second quarter on I guess you can kind of say, a brighter note than what was started.
She gets the and one, 23-7 now. So the Trojans put 5 points on the board here under a minute to go in the first half. 30 seconds to be exact. Here's Charlotte Abord going inside, left-handed layup.
Gosh.
Takes the bump too.
She was searching for contact. She was searching for a body. Holy cow, what a beautiful take.
Last 15 seconds of the first half, the Trojans have it. It's Cassidy Lattimore. Picks up her dribble. So Kaya Burkett all over. She finds it to
cut.
Asa Moon. Cut by number 4, Chloe Indricks. She couldn't get the layup in the last 2 seconds. At Charlotte Abord, half-court heave. Oh, back iron was close, but no. As that is the end of the first half. 25-7. The Lady Jays lead the Lady Trojans of Francisville. As we will take a break and come back. Our Frayne Mortuary halftime show is up next. We'll break this first half down, see what stats we have to share. A lot of them will be from the Jays, as we have been mentioning. So don't go anywhere. The Frayne Mortuary halftime show is up next.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
25-7 is the score here in a Freight Mortuary halftime show. The North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead the West Central Lady Trojans. I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by our sports analyst way up high in the nest. It's Justin Ruff. Tough first half for the Trojans, but they end the second quarter strong, showing themselves they can put the ball in the bucket.
I mean, we know they can. I mean, what's shocking is this team averages about 43, 44 points a game, and right now they have 7. And they had 2 in the first quarter. They had 0 with what? Like
under a minute 30.
Under a minute. Yeah,
At
minute
least.
30 left, something like that. And it's crazy that North Judson put in West Central in that position. Heck, they right now, West Central, they have 15 turnovers, and that's not a norm for Coach Mellon and these Lady Trojans. But, you can also, point the finger at the Lady Jays defense. They're causing issues, and I think that's what was written on the board heading into this game, was make them uncomfortable, which I believe they have.
Yes.
Do not let them beat us behind the three-point line, which they have not. No three-point makes right now for the Lady Trojans, which they like to do. Sydney Mellon, she can shoot the three-point shot, along with Mason Allen and Lattimore is a good three-point shooting team. And what also they like to do is driving hard to the basket, and they really took the drive away. They closed the gaps. The Trojans have, or I'm sorry, the Blue Jays have, and they're causing issues. But I think what's going to help the Lady Trojans is the defense has to step it up, which I think that hasn't been an issue.
No.
If they're going to stay in the 2-3 zone, they have to be aware of where Tunis is.
Yeah.
She's been knocking them down. The board knocked down one as well. Do not let Tunis catch on fire. And so you got to contain and communicate where the shooters are at. But also, I think they have to be more aggressive on the offensive end and get offensive rebounds. I mean, I think that hasn't been a thing for them. The Jays have taken that out of their game, and they're doing it in their advantage. There was a couple possessions where the Blue Jays had multiple offensive rebounds, which got 2 second opportunities for the Jays. So I think the Lady Blue Jays, they're controlling this game big time right now. But I do not see the Lady Trojans just laying down and crying and going home. That's not a Coach Mellon team.
No.
So I feel like they're going to explode here in this second half. I mean, this is a good team.
It felt like the moment was, the Trojans were right there down by 8, 10-2. And then once they got the ball in the hands of Kaylin Tunis, who was struggling early, trying to find but hey, shooters shoot.
Yeah.
She kept shooting. She shot her way out of it. And then next thing you know, like you said, she had 8 quick ones.
Yeah.
And then got a foul, shooting a 3. And she made all 3 free throws. So, I mean, since that moment when it was 10-2 and Kaylin Tunis went off, the Jays just haven't looked back.
Yeah, and as a coach, this is what I always did when Tunis is your leading scorer, and when you have, and we were heading maybe halfway through the second quarter, and she was scoreless. And if I don't know if this happened, but anytime your best player is like, I can't get anything going, or you realize that yourself, you'd be like, hey, you drive hard to the basket, get to the free throw line. Let's see one go in. And that's what happened with Tunis. She saw a free throw go in. She saw the other one go in. She's like, okay. And then she knocked down back-to-back three-point shots. And that kind of just, if you see one go in, it doesn't even have to be anything. A free throw.
The confidence is there.
That's all it takes for a really good shooter, really good player, and that got Tunis going. Right now, she's got 11. Charlotte DeBoard, she's all over the place defensively. She's got 6 rebounds, unofficially 9 points for her. And Avery Johnson's really doing well also. Defensively, I'm not keeping track of steals, but she has a lot of steals so far, or just causing turnovers. I don't know if they count them even steals, just poking the ball out.
Yeah.
And then going for fast breaks. I mean, she's really doing good as well for the Lady Blue Jays.
Well, this is the Frayne Mortuary Halftime Show. We appreciate Frayne Mortuary being part of this wonderful tradition. As we'll take a break and come back, the Frayne Mortuary Halftime Show continues after this.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport, family-driven, community-strong, and built to haul it all.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winnemac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. 25-7, the Jays lead the Trojans. Second half action on the way.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Here in the nest of North Judson, Indiana, the North Judson Sanpare Lady Blue Jays taking on the West Central Lady Trojans as we go to the third quarter. Trojans have it to start the third. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. We're so glad you've joined us here on this Tuesday evening. And it will be a steal by Shiloh DeBoard. Wow. But and they will say a foul on a Sydney Mellon here. So quick work, the Jays swarm. They continue to cause problems defensively.
Continue to collect some turnovers, and again, that was kind of just a tough play by Mellon, the senior there. Turn it over, then a foul.
Through the baseline, it's Annabelle Kennedy, works its way around top of the key. Avery Johnson for 3, no good, and a loose ball foul.
Good call.
I think on Macy Morrow here.
Yeah, got a little push on the back there, trying to go over trying to get that offensive rebound. Good call there by the ref. Extended the arms. That's her first one, the freshman, Kennedy.
Trojans beat the press. They get it to the far corner. Macy Allen picks up her dribble. Johnston all over. Finds Cassidy Lattimore. Then to Emily Bunger to the near corner, Sydney Mellon. Mellon picks up her dribble inside the three-point line, gets it into Bunger. Turnaround shot from the post, no good. She draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a tough shot, going over her right shoulder. Trying to shoot, and she's right-handed, I do believe. So going back, putting the ball back to her right hand, trying to shoot. I think that's what caused the shot foul. Because it's kind of a weird way to shoot it, but she got it done, and on the free throw line, hitting one.
Hit the first of 2.
That's her first shot, her first point of the day. Got to get her going, too.
Second one is good as well. So 25-9's the score now. 7:15 to go in the third. Jays have it. Pressure from the Trojans here. Johnston will get it forward to Kaylin Tunis. They beat the press. Back to Johnston. Then to Macy Morrow, far corner. Then back to Johnston. Johnston picks up her dribble to the far corner. Macy Morrow. Then to the free throw line. Shot at the board. Goes in. Back out. Kaylin Tunis. 3 ball. Oof. No good. Loose ball. Rebounded by Charlotte Aboard.
There she is.
The board back to Tunis. Tunis to the near corner. Annabelle Kennedy inside the 3-point line. Then back out up top. Kaylin back to Annabelle. Ooh, close to a travel, but she stayed with it. Back to Kaylin Tunis, then to Macy Morrow to the far corner. Avery Johnson driving baseline.
Good
double
defense.
comes back out. Tunis 3.
Shooter.
Can't get it. And it's rebounded inside by Bunger.
Staying here.
The Jays had a handle on it as well. Macy Morrow. Macy Allen fell on top of her head. She checks with Macy Morrow. Macy Allen to Macy Morrow. She says, I'm okay. That could have been serious.
Yeah, that didn't look like that was fun.
I mean, she fell and literally sat on her head, but it wasn't anything Macy Allen could do. She was going for the loose ball. So she checked with Morrow. She's fine. They're going to play on. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Tunis to the near corner, and now a push foul by Sydney Mellon here, getting a little physical. I didn't see what that call was where Allen fell on top of Morrow. Did they call that a foul on the Trojans as well?
That was a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yeah, that was a jump ball, so the ball stayed here. And that last one was a call on Sydney Mellon, her second.
Johnson gets it into the board. Back out near corner. Annabelle Kennedy for 3, no good. Rebounded by Allen. This is the time for the Trojans to attack here.
Yep. Right here would be good with Bunger.
Ooh, blocked by Avery Johnston. And now a reach in. No, they're going to just say poked out of bounds by Cassidy Lattimore here.
That's
Johnston.
That's her second block
of
the game and for the junior, and they've both been just smooth. They've both been very good time blocks.
Kennedy, trouble comes, the double.
Oh,
no.
I love it.
Diving on the floor is
Beautiful.
Cassidy Lattimore. Back to Macy Allen. The Trojans have it here. Chaos here in the second half of the third quarter. It's Lattimore, then back to Bunger, then back to Lattimore. Lattimore drives in, draws the foul on Avery Johnston.
If you're Coach Mellon, probably you don't show it outside, maybe not. But you definitely show it inside the heart. If you see one of your best players, Lattimore, diving, it looked like she dove like 5 feet trying to get that ball, and she dove it right in front of a Blue Jay. That caused her not to get it, and that's how you get back in the ball games right there, Mitch.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. The Trojans have it. Bunger kicks it out to Cassidy Lattimore, then back to Bunger, then finds Katie Scholes. She tries to dump off to Bunger, almost lost it, stays with it to Jay Swarm. She then gets it to Sydney Mellon outside. Grace Craig on her. She goes inside, puts up a shot, draws the foul, and that'll put her at the line. That might be what the Trojans need to focus on, getting to the line, stop the clock, get the points at the free throw line.
Yeah, and I think I said this in the first half, and I think Coach Mellon heard me. He might have to do it again. Get another play call for his daughter, Sydney Mellon. Maybe one of those screen flares, isolation that she scored last time. You could just get her going more, and maybe they'll get more confidence throughout the whole team. She's a good scorer. She's their leading scorer.
She hits the first of 2, making it 25-10 now. Second on the way. Too hard, no good. Rebounded by Grace Craig on the inside. Then finds Kaylin Tunis. Tunis pushing it forward, crosses half court for the Jays. To the far corner, shot at the board, fakes the 3, goes inside. Nice move. Off the glass, no good. And a loose ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Trojans. She's the lefty, but she goes in using her left foot on the right side. Might have been easier for the right hand layup there.
Yeah, and that's something I think she'll learn in time or watch film and have a mental note. But that was a good take there, and that's what you want more of for the Lady Jays. That's 5.
So close. Timeout, head coach Whitney Combs. She knew it was close. The board couldn't find anybody. The defense was there from the Trojans.
I love those calls by the coaches. You have timeouts. Use them in that situation. That might have been 4.5 seconds.
Yeah.
They were pretty darn close. Good call there by Coach Combs.
The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Cheryl Lynn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area. After each 3-pointer made during our broadcast, we're already 3 threes in this evening. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. Out of the 30-second timeout, out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Kaylin Tunis gets it to Charlotte aboard, splits the defenders. Here she goes baseline, finds Grace Craig from about 8 feet. No good, in the paint, rebounded by the Trojans. Here they come, it's Cassidy Lattimore attacking 2 Jays, puts up the shot. Foul will be called on Macy Morrow.
I like it. Lattimore's got speed, and right now she has used it on both ends defensively. That beautiful dive for the loose ball, and then getting that rebound here, going coast to coast, not taking no for an answer, not taking a stop, and she's going hard to the basket. This, 15-point lead now, and we just got to make free throws. But right now the energy's there for West Central. They just got to get the ball in the hole, Mitch.
Macy Allen checks out. Also checking out for the Trojans is Katie Scholes. We see Chloe Indris check in, as well as Asa Moon. Like Justin said, first one missed from Lattimore. The lefty second one is on the way. No good. Rebounded by Kaylin Tunis. So here come the Jays. Crossing half court, stolen by Sydney Mellon. She tried to get it to Grace Craig, but Mellon read the passing lane. Now she finds Moon. Moon crosses half court, back to Mellon, swings it over. Cassidy Lattimore. Lattimore, driving baseline, almost was there, but the help came from the Jays, and it caused problems. Now Emily Bunger goes inside, draws the foul in the act of shooting, and she'll go to the line to shoot too. That might be on Morrow as well.
It might be. I think it is. Yeah, but, I mean, have you seen a kind of a difference, Mitch, with what West Central's, I guess, strategy is in the second half, just trying to go to the paint no matter what. And I think I'm not keeping track of free throws. I don't know if someone is or not, but they've been in the free throw line a lot more than the first half already. I guarantee Coach Mellon said, hey, right now we just got to focus on getting to the paint. And then just still can't make free throws.
Missed both of them, and now the Jays have it. It's Charlotte aboard, kicking it back out. 3 on the way, splash! Kaylin Tunis, and that's another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
That's her third one, Mitch. She's collecting them.
Our fourth total of the night. And then on the other end of the floor, they work it in. A foul will be called on the Jays here. That is the 5th foul in this quarter by the Jays. It sends Emily Bunger to the line. Now, here's the thing. We can cause problems defensively for the Jays, but if we're not going to make our free throws on the other end of the floor, that's going to be a problem. Luckily, Bunger hits the first of 2 there.
I think they missed 4 in a row before that made right there.
Got to take advantage of those. And Annabelle Kennedy will check in for Avery Johnson for the Jays. Bunger cashes in on both, and that's what you want to see. 28-12, the Jays lead here. DeBoard, almost stolen by Bunger, tipped out of bounds.
Wow.
She tipped it out of bounds in front of Kaylin Tunis, but they're saying it was last touched by the Jays, so a turnover there sees it Trojan basketball here. And again, we don't have the eyes on the floor. The officials have a much better angle down there courtside.
I think Bunger tipped it, and then it tipped off of the board right out of bounds there. Beautiful effort there by the Trojans.
It's Cassidy Lattimore at the free throw line. Gets rid of it.
Oh, free throw line again.
Called. Wow, and the Jays are not happy about it. So this will put Cassidy Lattimore at the line. It's tough to see the angle up here, but the officials are seeing it down on the floor, and they will put Cassidy Lattimore on the line to shoot 2 here as they are in the bonus, the Jays. And first one is missed by Lattimore. Checking in for Sydney Mellon is Macy Allen. It looks like Katie Scholes will check in for the shooter, Cassidy Lattimore here. Second on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy for the Jays. She gets it to Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard crossing over. Crosses half court. Gets it to number 4, Ella Chambers, who checked in a moment ago. Then to Kaya Burkett from the free throw line. No good from 15. Rebounded by Emily Bunger, and here come the Trojans. Pushing it forward, it's Asa Moon now near corner.
Oh, boy.
3 ball, Macy Allen overshot it. Rebounded by Kaya Burkett, who then finds Charlotte DeBoard. to board, crosses half court, pushes it forward, stolen by the Trojans, Cassidy Lattimore, who then pushes it forward to Chloe Indris, then finds Macy Allen, right-hand layup goes.
There it is. They're starting to speed it up now, causing issues, causing turnovers, and now getting buckets. Still 14-point lead, but they're playing more Lady Trojan basketball now under Coach Mellon.
30-second timeout for the Jays. No, full timeout here for the Jays. Coach Combs wants to talk things over. Like Justin said, the tempo's being pushed up here by the Trojans. They're causing problems defensively. 28-14 is the score. As L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports, they are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Finally, loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. You can't be worried if you're the Jays. You're just kind of trying to slow things up, I assume, off that timeout.
Yeah, right now, West Central, again, they're trying to speed it up, and they're pressing and trying to cause turnovers. And right now, back-to-back, they did. And so right now, Lady Jays has got to calm down, take care of the ball, and be smart on the defensive end, because every foul now is putting West Central to the free throw line. So that could be easy points for the Trojans if they convert on those.
Got to cash in.
Yes.
So the Jays have it out of the timeout.
Oh boy,
they work it forward.
One.
They almost lost it. Back to Kaya Burkett. Last touch by the Trojans. They have been defensively sound. It's just they aren't scoring the way they would like to.
And they were like that in the first half. Like the first half defensively, I think they were fine. They just couldn't score. And they lost track of Tunis a couple of times for those threes, but that's about it. That's another one. That's turnover. Oh,
ooh.
Maybe not. It looked like she tipped it.
Yeah, she did. But they will play on. The Jays have it, working it forward to number 4, Ella Chambers, and draws the foul. It went back court, but Kaylin Tunis tracked it down. They work it forward, and inside, that's Ella Chambers drawing the foul on Chloe Indris, her second. So now at the line is Chambers. First of 2 on the way is short.
Need more legs there.
And I think that's exactly what assistant head coach Denver Combs was saying there.
Definitely more legs. The arch was good. That was better.
She gets that one. 29-14, 2:50 to go in the third. The Trojans have it here, crossing half court. Katie Scholes, stolen, picked the pocket, shot at a board. She almost loses it, though. Saved by Chambers. Chambers back to the board. She drives in. Cross-court pass to Annabelle Kennedy. Loose ball, last touch by her. And hitting the deck hard is Chloe Indris here, slow to get up.
Yeah, she got hit pretty hard, but caused a turnover.
Oh, man. She is really shaken up here. It looks like they will bring in, I believe, Sydney Mellon is who I believe they just checked in for Chloe Indris. So she will get checked out on the sideline. She walks out off under her own power, and the Jays are pulling that full court pressure back here.
Yeah, again, they're in foul trouble, so just got to be smart, taking off the pressure a little bit, causing them to be a little bit smarter.
Scholes back to Mellon, fakes the three, goes inside. They'll call her for the travel.
That's another unforced one, but they're doing a better job taking care of the ball, better job at passing it, making better passes. That was their third turnover to North Judson's 5.
They got it to Chambers, then back to Burkett, almost lost it. Then finds Kaylin Tunis. Tunis, dump off inside to Annabelle Kennedy, right-handed layup. Beautiful find.
Getting the freshman involved. That's her first points of the night. Beautiful pass.
31-14, 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. Macy Allen has it for the Trojans, far side of the floor. Gets it inside, low block, loose ball stolen by Chambers, and then a foul called on Scholes.
I like the idea there, giving a little post entry there, but again, just good defense by the Lady Jays. Just put, I didn't see who that was, but just had her hand in there, poked it away, and cause another turnover there for the Lady Trojans.
Asa Moon will check in for Katie Scholes. Trojans picking up full court here. The Jays move it forward. They beat it. Tunis to the far corner. Annabelle Kennedy drives baseline up and under. Blocked by Asa Moon. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay here. Jays back. No, they're going to draw the foul. Kennedy does. She will go to the line to shoot 2 here. That is the 5th foul by the Trojans as well here.
Yeah, Asa Moon. That's her 2nd. Good take there by the freshman.
Kennedy, 1st of 2. Too hard back iron, missed. Kennedy just is going to be one of those players you can already tell for the Jays in the future as well.
Yeah, and another one that opposing coaches are not going to enjoy.
Not at all.
When they go up against her. That's a good.
On the other end of the floor, Bunger to the far corner. Millen for 3. Oof. Can't get it. Loose ball rebounded by Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard has it, crossing half court here. Far side of the court. Goes inside, back out. Kaylin Tunis dribbling, spinning, gets into the paint, puts up a shot, draws the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. It stops the clock at 1:12 here.
That was a good little take there by the junior Tunis, and it was kind of like what Coach Mellon said. That was kind of like a little spin move, and they like doing off the dribble, the little spin move going to the basket.
Foul was on Sydney Mellon. We will see Michaela Holly check in for her. Tunis hits the 1st of 2, making it 33-14 now.
It's her 6th made free throw. Good for her. She's getting to the free throw line and converting on those. Number 7.
She hits the 2nd. Trojans to bring it forward. Macy Allen has it near side. To the far corner. Oof. Then back to Holly, swings it around the world, near side. Allen for 3, got it! And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids. Needed that one.
That was the first 3 made for the Lady Trojans, much needed. Getting this within 20 now.
DeBoard goes around the defense of Emily Bunger, and she gets it left-handed off the glass, 36-17. The Trojans push it forward. It's Macy Allen inside to Holly. Makes the move, draws the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. So Holly at the line to shoot 2.
Oh, man, just nothing.
Can't hit the 1st of 2.
Nothing easy right now for the Trojans. Free throws are it's not going in.
2nd, too hard off back iron, missed. Rebounded by Charlotte DeBoard. She pushes it forward. Last 20 seconds of the 3rd here. Grace Craig has it, top of the key, near side to Kaylin Tunis. Skip pass inside, nice find to Chambers, then finds Annabelle Kennedy, then back to Chambers, up top to Shiloh, then over to Kaylin Tunis for 3, can't get it, rebounded by Grace Craig, last 5 seconds here. Grace has it, and then she lost it. It goes out of bounds near side. 2.1 seconds here to end the 3rd. The Trojans will have to throw it from darn near full court. Asa Moon to get it in. Stolen by Kennedy. Kennedy, right-handed layup. Can't end the 3rd the way she wanted, but 36-17 is the score. The North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays lead. The West Central Trojans' 4th quarter action is on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back here in the nest of North Judson, Indiana, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead the West Central Lady Trojans 36-17 as we go to the fourth quarter. The Trojans have it inside. It's Sydney Mellon, puts up a shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Charlotte Abord. Mitch Columbia along with Justin Ruff. Thank you for joining us here on Tuesday evening. Inside, the Jays have it stolen, and now they're fighting for the jump ball here. I think they were fighting with each other. The Trojans were for the loose ball. They'll call a jump ball, though, and it'll stay here. Lady J basketball.
Yeah, and Macy Allen's kind of laughing
Smiling.
at herself.
She's like, what are you doing? Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Charlotte Abord to take it out. Gets it into Grace Craig. She looked for Chambers. Craig took it from her, though. She's like, I'll go for it. Inside to Annabelle Kennedy, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line.
She's starting to turn it on a little bit offensively, getting more involved, drives to the basket, get to the free throw line, getting some rebounds. She was kind of quiet there in the first half, but right now she's starting to make a second half out of it.
First shot from Kennedy, up away, and no good, short.
Both teams, I feel like, kind of struggling in the free throw line. Except for Tunis, she's made 7 of them.
The energy is just, even for us up here, it's just been one of those days, a low energy day. It's like something in the air is taking all the energy.
I gotta tell you, it's a Tuesday, man. It's getting.
So off the second missed free throw, a loose ball, last touch by the Trojans. The Jays have it underneath their own basket. Charlotte Abord to take it out. Slaps the ball, here comes the play. She finds it near corner to Grace Craig. Thought about a three, but no. Then up top to Chambers. Swings it over. Annabelle Kennedy behind her back, showing off the handles now. Going inside, spinning, back out. Craig past the free throw line. Inside to Chambers, back out. Kaylin Tunis, 3-ball, splash. And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Wow, number 4 of the night. She is just really feeling it offensively.
On the other end of the floor, the Trojans have it. It's Sydney Mellon. Mellon picks up her dribble, gets rid of it to Katie Scholes, who goes in, and she gets the layup to go. Nice move there, 39-19. The Jays lead. Far corner, Annabelle Kennedy now. Back out, Kaylin Tunis. Tunis. Then to Ella Chambers. Chambers inside to Charlotte Abord. Fought through it, almost lost it. Drives baseline, through the baseline, takes the bump from Michaela Holly and draws the foul.
Somehow she got out of with a Trojan.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it. There's so many Trojans all over the place. She got out of that and then kept dribbling into the paint around the basket. She's good. She's fun to watch, too. She's got a high motor. She's athletic. She can find the ball. Good IQ. I like it.
DeBoard to take it out. It's stolen, though. She batted it out of the air. That was Cassidy Lattimore, who then finds Katie Scholes. Scholes will cross the timeline and draws the foul on Charlotte Abord. And that's the thing. With the tenacity that Shiloh brings, sometimes it can be a little too much, and that's what they do. They call that foul every time when they see a little too physical out there.
Yeah, which, that will come especially from a player like DeBoard that doesn't really have an off switch, I think. Look at it right there.
She stole it back. Now Kaylin Tunis has it on their side of the floor to Avery Johnston near corner. Almost traveled, saved it to Ella Chambers, then back to Johnston through her hands, and a loose ball goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Jays.
They're kind of being a little bit sloppy with it now in the second half. That's their 8th turnover in the second half. West Central has 4. Like I said, they've done a better job taking care of the ball, but I think they're just in a bigger hole than they wanted to be in the second half.
Scholes to Sydney Mellon. Mellon, then to Macy Allen. Allen back to Mellon. Far corner 3 on the way from Sydney Mellon. It was
man.
in and out. Looked good, too.
Nice
Rebounded by
pass.
Cassidy Lattimore inside to Scholes. Her shot's blocked by Shiloh DeBoard, and now here comes Shiloh. Crossing half court, spinning to the free throw line. Back out, Avery Johnston, top of the key. 3,
Boom,
splash! And another donation to the Cheryl Lynn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Beautiful, confident shot on the top of the three-point line by the junior.
And on the other end of the floor, spinning inside the paint is Katie Scholes. She can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Jays again here.
Controlling the game now. They're totally in the driver's seat, controlling the game and knocking down shots and playing good defense.
Johnston, far corner, driving baseline, spinning to the low block, puts up a shot, and she gets it. Avery Johnston,
Wow.
5 quick ones for her.
Look like a shot from like the 70s or something. A little Dr. J action, a little left-hand hook.
Look good. Mellon, hands off. Scholes for 3, couldn't get it. Rebounded on the inside. Last touch by the Trojans. She hit the baseline. It's Cassidy Lattimore. And now we will see several Trojans check in. Asa Moon, Michaela Holly, and also Chloe Indris. Checking out is Macy Allen, Sydney Mellon, and Emily Bunger. Annabelle Kennedy checks out, and checking in for her, was that Macy Morrow?
Yeah, yep.
So now the Jays crossing half court at Charlotte aboard. Goes inside, loose ball, last touch by the Jays. So it goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Another one here, Jay.
Yep, number 9 in the second half. Looks like number 15 overall for the Blue Jays.
They trap once they crossed half court, the Jays do, but the Trojans get out of it. It's Lattimore. Lattimore picks up her dribble at the top of the key at the volleyball line, then back to Scholes
Nice
to the far
pass.
corner. Open 3 from Chloe Indris. No good. Loose ball, though. Long rebound. Rebounded by Asa Moon, but stripped by Charlotte DeBoard. And now DeBoard brings it across half court, finds Chambers, then back to Tunis.
Boy.
Top of the key. 3 is no good. And it'll go out of bounds.
A little smile there by Tunis. She's like, yeah, that kind of slipped out my hands. I don't know. Probably the one shot that was like the most she's been open.
Yeah.
Was that 3 right there, and she airballed it.
Moon has it on the far corner. Back up to Scholes. Drives
Nice
in,
take.
puts up a shot, can't get it. Rebounded by Tunis. Tunis pushing the tempo, crosses half court here. Dump off the Chambers, stolen by Lattimore. She read the passing lane. Now here comes Lattimore up to Michaela Holly. Loose ball, tried to save it. She does to Moon. Then back to Chloe Indris, who loses it. Stolen by the Jays. It's Kaylin Tunis up to Avery Johnson, then blocking from behind is Asa Moon here.
Good effort there by Moon. Just not letting the Blue Jays get another bucket here in this fourth quarter. Good effort there.
Jays get it in, near corner, Macy Morrow. Loose ball on the floor, several kicks. They still have it, though. The Jays pick it up, back to Morrow. Then to Kaylin Tunis. I drew a blank. Man, this has been a weird day. Macy Morrow to Charlotte DeBoard. DeBoard has it, takes the pick from Chambers, goes baseline, dump back off to Morrow, then back out to Avery Johnston. They're playing a little keep away
I
here.
like it. No need to force anything, no need to rush. 25-point lead now with 2:30 left.
Johnston over to Tunis. Shoots the 3, can't get it, and rebounded by the Trojans. That's Michaela Holly. Now the Trojans across half court here. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 44-19, the Lady Jays lead the Lady Trojans. Michaela Holly near corner 3 on the way from Asa Moon. No good, loose ball, rebounded. They're gonna call a foul on the floor here. They're gonna call it on Shiloh DeBoard here. That's her 4th, and she will check out, it looks like. We will see Braylon Lewandowski, the freshman, check in. Also, Charlize Boyd, the senior, check in for the Jays.
That might be DeBoard's last second of the game. I have her down for a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds.
Wow.
unofficially. But I knew she had a really good game on both ends.
So the Trojans have it. There will be a foul on the floor, this time on Avery Johnson, her 4th, team's 3rd. But it was in the act of shooting, evidently, and that sends Michaela Holly, the junior, to the line for the Trojans. First one's up, away, and no good. That's been kind of the thing tonight. Free throws has been the issue.
Here comes Sammy Franskowiak subbing in for Lattimore.
She will hit the second, making it 44-20. Last minute 55 to go of this ball game. The Jays have had their way tonight, but it has not been easy, though. It's just the points for the Trojans haven't come.
Yeah, the second half was definitely just a better effort by the West Central Trojans. When it came to offensively, I think they were more alert when it comes to their passes. They took care of the ball better in the second half, but just too big of a hole to come back from, especially against a really good Blue Jay team.
The Jays will turn it over. The Trojans have it back on their end of the floor. They get it in to Sammy Franson. How'd you pronounce that?
Franskowiak.
Franskowiak, thank you.
Looks like Franskowiak.
Yeah, Franskowiak draws the foul, and she will go to the line here.
I'm just guessing because
it looked right. It sounds right.
We had
Franskowiak.
Somebody in my high school had an exact same last name like that.
Got to be related. Got to be related.
I don't know. Maybe
Pulaski County.
15,
how many Franskowiaks are there in
well,
Pulaski
heck,
County?
Man, you never know. I don't think this Franskowiak was from Winamac. I think he moved in. So who knows?
Second free throw from Franskowiak's no good. She missed both of them. The Jays have it. They push it forward. Oof. Working it inside to number 3. That is Amelia Chaffins, the freshman. She draws the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a good little step-through move there to get a little bit closer to the basket, trying to use the right hand underneath the basket there for a freshman, causing a free throw or causing a foul to go to the free throw line. I like it.
Free throw on the way. No good from Chaffins. We will also see Brooklyn Boyd, freshman, check in. And also checking in is number 24, Tegan Benson, another freshman. So several freshmen out on the floor for the Lady Jays here. Charlize Boyd, the senior, will check out. Second free throw is missed from Chaffins, and the Trojans have it here, working it forward inside the low block. It's number 20, Michaela Holly. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by the Jays here. This is number 20, Brooklyn Boyd, crossing half court. Brooklyn picks up her dribble to the low block, back out, fakes the 3. That's Mally Sievers, goes in, then back out. Up top to Tegan Benson. Then over to number 22, Braylon Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes inside, stolen, picked the pocket by the Trojans. Here comes Asa Moon now. Crossover, puts it up, left-handed, no good. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans, 45.9 seconds to go. Kayla Schlatter, the senior, will check in for Michaela Holly. Tough night for the Trojans, but the Jays are going to get this win here tonight. What the final score will be, we'll find out shortly. Under a minute to go here in the ball game.
Again, just a tough night for West Central offensively. Good move.
Good move on the inside by Brooklyn Boyd, but she can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Trojans. Here they come on their side of the floor. They work it in, low block. Number 5, Sammy Franskowiak. Swings it up top, then finds it to the hands of Katie Scholes. Back out, 3 on the way from Asa Moon. And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids. Last 5 seconds, the Jays working it inside, loose ball, and that will be the end of the ball game. 44-23, the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat the West Central Lady Trojans. We will take a break and come back, break this game down in our Collins Insurance post-game show. For Justin Ruff, I'm Mitch Columbi. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
44-23 is the final as the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays beat the West Central Lady Trojans. We enter the Collins Insurance post-game show. I'm Mitch Columbi. So glad you've joined us here on Tuesday night. We're also joined by our sports analyst, Justin Ruff. Overall, tough night for really both teams. The Jays, they didn't just walk away with this win. They had to fight. The defense was strong. Head coach Tyson Mellon, the Trojans, said that was something he was very happy with coming into tonight. The defense is strong for the Trojans, but they just couldn't get the ball in the bucket, and that's really kind of the issue for the Trojans. If they score half the missed shots that they had, boy, it's a tight ball game, Jay.
Right. It is, and again, offensively, the Lady Trojans definitely did better in the second half. Again, in the third quarter, it was 11-10. In the fourth quarter, it was 8-6. North Judson winning every quarter, but I mean, again, it was West Central scored 2 points in the first quarter, and they had 0 points in the second quarter up to like a minute 30.
Yeah.
And then they scored 5. So and they had so many turnovers there in the first half. They had 15 in the first half for the Lady Trojans, but they only had 6 in the second half. So again, they did better at taking care of the ball, but if you dig your hole, if you dig yourself a hole against this good Blue Jays team that they have a really good schedule and they played good teams and they know how to play some basketball, and it's tough to dig out of that hole, especially if your offense was already struggling a little bit. But I mean, both sides for the Lady Blue Jays, defensively, offensively, they played really well. They had to work for a lot of their shots.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the Lady Trojans, they defensively, I felt like they were there, they were on, but just offensively, just couldn't get the ball in the hole. But defensively, they still caused issues, and but with the emergence of Tunis, just really shooting the lights out, especially later in the first half.
Yeah.
And then she continued in the second half, hitting 4 threes overall. And then Charlotte DeBoard, man, she was all over the place. Unofficially, I had her down for a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Again, just and defensively causing a lot of issues. Same thing with Avery Johnson, just really doing a good job defensively. She had a 3 as well. She had a total of 9 points. Just those 3 right there, along with some good role players. I mean, they played really well against a really good team, I feel like, who's normally with West Central. Normally they score the basketball. They average 43 points, and they had 23, and this is the lowest that they have scored all year long, West Central. So just shout out to Coach Combs and the Lady Blue Jays.
We'll take a quick break and come back. Well, no, actually, I think head coach of the Lady Jays. It's been a tough night.
I guarantee I messed up a couple times on that.
Head coach of the Lady Jays, Whitney Combs, is heading this way. We'll have a word with her in the post game. All in all, a big win for them. They've got to be happy, but we will see what she has to say. She's got the stat book here, so we'll see if your unofficial stats are pretty close here, Justin.
I don't know if I keep track of rebounds too, but we'll see if my points are accurate. What's up, Coach?
Well, now we have an opportunity to talk with head coach of the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs. Coach, overall, hey, it wasn't easy tonight. You got the win, but you guys had to fight for it.
Yeah, that's a really good ball club. We knew going into it they're really good three-point shooters, and that was our emphasis this week, get out high hand on shooters, and I think our team did a pretty good job. Looking at the scorebook, it looks like they only scored 2 threes the whole game.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
It felt like early on it was 10-2 at that point. We were kind of talking about it in the booth here, or in the nest, I should say. When Kaylin hit that 3, it just seemed like the Jays didn't look back, and then she had those 8 quick points. It just seems like once she gets going, things really roll for you and the girls.
No, yeah, I agree. The pressure on us was great. We finally figured out how to break that, and that's when I think it started, slowing down the game for us. Offensively, it did take us a little while to get rolling. A lot of our shots weren't falling, but we still found a way to win, and I'm very proud of them for that.
Yeah, hey, we're back now. This is the time we've talked about it with coaches here in January. You want to get things rolling for the postseason. You've had a great season thus far, but how do you want to attack things here in January to be ready for the postseason?
We're taking one game at a time. We have some big conference games left still in our season. We play North Miami doubleheader on Saturday. And just each practice and each game get better for postseason play.
I think what really helped you guys, especially in the first half, you said that you guys struggle a little bit offensively, but your defense, man, caused issues. Only 2 points for West Central in the first quarter, and then overall in the first half, 7 points, 15 turnovers unofficially for West Central. But, your defense was on it.
Well, defense was games, right, and championships. So that's what we really, preach in our pregame speech and during practice. Like, our defense is what's going to make our offense go.
Yeah. 4 of the 5 games left in the regular season. It's hard to believe we're here already. Our conference opponents, we know your goal in the conference of the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, but hey, one of those 5 games is against the cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins, and that's on the road at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. So really, if you think about it, these 5 games,
lots of tough games,
a lot of tough games, and games that you would probably prefer to prepare you for the postseason. Yeah. So how are you attacking? You said North Miami, then you'll see Pioneer, then on the road against rival Winamac, on the road against rival Knox, and then you finish off the season against Triton. And right now, like we talked in the pregame, doing very well in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, one of the top teams in the conference, so that Winamac game is probably one that's going to be circled, but also Pioneer and North Miami.
Right, yeah, all those games are must-wins for us. The same thing they're saying, too. They're all must-wins for them here on out because HNAC is kind of wide open now. But we're just taking it one day at a time, working on getting better at each practice. Each minute counts. We only got 3 short weeks left before, sectional starts, which is crazy to say. But, we're excited. Our girls are coming in enthusiastic, so.
Yeah.
Is there an off switch for the board? Is she? I'm like, holy cow.
She's always
all
on
over the place.
High energy.
Yep, she is.
Her
defense is,
yeah.
So I kind of yelled at the refs a couple times on accident, but she plays
Was
defense
it really on accident?
Yeah, it's always on accident, but she plays defense so aggressive.
Yeah.
They would never call those fouls in boys' games just because we're girls. Don't call it.
Shouldn't
That's
count.
how I teach them. That's what we
want to play physical.
Yes.
That's what you want to teach them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, and good luck against North Miami. And, hey, the rest of the week, prepare, and we'll talk this Saturday.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Of course. That is head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments and beyond. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we may disagree with a call. It's all part of the passion, but at the end of the day, we're all in this together. All of us, officials, coaches, players, fans, and broadcasters, united in supporting local high school sports. Thank you, IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. We're going to take a quick break and come back. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time, and we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
44-23 is the final as the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays beat the West Central Lady Trojans here in the Collins Insurance postgame show. Shout out to Jim Collins tuning in tonight. I saw that picture on Facebook, Jim. You were over at Papa Farm Pizza getting the behemoth, the 30-inch pizza now. They're considering doing full-time there at Papa Farm Pizza. You think you can eat a 30-inch pizza by yourself?
Absolutely not. No,
What if you didn't eat for like 2 days? He's probably still got leftovers.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of pizza. I took on the tenderloin thing, a big old tenderloin at One-Eye Jack's for Winamac.
I've heard about that.
That pizza, though, holy cow. Good for him.
Jim just texted me. He said when he was 19, he could have eaten that.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we're talking about our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Maybe not a single play that pops out in your mind, but maybe a segment?
Yeah, I think it was a segment. I think it definitely point our finger to the best player, one of the best players for the Lady Blue Jays was Tunis. I think kind of like what Coach Combs said, they were kind of not really flowing like they wanted to offensively, and that had a big part of Tunis not scoring. She was scoreless up to kind of halfway through this first half in the second quarter.
Right.
Held scoreless. She got to the free throw line, saw 2 free throws go in, and then next possession, she hit a 3-point shot. Boom, even more confidence. They got a steal, another fast break situation, skip pass, and then her first 3 was in the corner. The second 3 was a skip pass at the top of the key, another 3-pointer. So 8 points in a row by Tunis. They're like 3 possessions in a row. Boom, boom, boom. And it was just, I think that right there kind of just turned the ship for North Judson. Or not even turned it, because they were there.
But that just kind of opened things up.
Yeah, that got them in the captain's seat, and that they took full control after those when their best player hit back-to-back threes. I mean, that just blows confidence throughout the whole team. So right there's the segment of the
Stark County Co-op segment of the
segment.
game.
There you go. I can't speak today.
It's a Tuesday.
Cow,
it's a
man.
Tuesday. We'll get it together. Well, that is our Stark County Co-op segment of the game. As we'll take a quick break, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, JT. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owner serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So what are you thinking?
I feel like feel like it's a sharing day. We can share today, right?
Yeah,
We're just sharing for a Tuesday. I think we're some co-players of the game. I think, but it had to be with the board. She had 10 points and 11 rebounds, and she was really all over the place defensively, causing issues, just really being annoying for the Lady Trojans.
She was in a good way.
Yeah, and she didn't have an off switch. She got rebounds. I didn't think that she was even close, and she was there. Just full effort there by the senior, just really being a really good senior captain for this team. And then their best player in Kaylin Tunis. I mean, she hit 4 threes. 2 of them that we said kind of the play of the game, and that was in the first half, and then she had 2 more in the second half, and then the rest of her points came from the free throw line. She had 7 free throws, making it a total of 19 points. I mean, she was really she started off a little bit slow, but she was really on it and later in the second half, and then continued it in the second half. She was on it in the first half late, but those 2 players there just had a total of 30 points. So I mean, 30 points. I can count. Yeah, it's 30 of their 44. I mean, they're co-players of the game.
Well, congratulations to Charlotte DeBoard and Kaylin Tunis for being our Ashley Derrickson 5-star co-players of the game. KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action this Friday night to see a rivalry battle between the Winamac Warriors and the North Judson-San Blue Jays for some boys basketball action. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. Final word from you tonight, Justin.
But hey, it's always fun to be up here. It should be a good one Friday night with the Warriors and the Blue Jays. Again, I've done that one the last few years, and it's just always fun to watch those 2 battles. It does not matter what the record is, and I think Winamac's got a little winning streak against the Blue Jays. I'm sure they know that, and with the new coach Shepard coming in there, and I do like the things right now. They don't have the wins that they want, but I do like what they're doing offensively and defensively. So it's always a good one with those 2 teams, and this was a fun one. Just a good defensive battle, I think, for both teams. So
definitely.
Thanks a lot, Mitch, for having me on.
Of course. Our final in this one saw the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays beat the West Central Lady Trojans 44-23. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analyst Justin Ruff, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the 3 in the corner on the way! Yes! Yes! Big time 3!